Cool.
Okay.
All right. I tried to download this new what do you call it? The Warhammer game.
Uh-huh.
It's been downloading for like since 11 this morning, and it's still not done.
Oh, wow.
It's 2 terabytes, or not 2 terabytes. Let's say 52 gigs. You been well?
Yeah, how about yourself?
I'm good. I played a Cats deck in Legacy last night and went 2-2. It's my wife's deck, and my deck got banned with the grief, so I needed something else to play. So I won with a Colossification.
Nice. Yeah, I like those duelist life counters. I gave one of those away at the old school event at the Landrun.
I have been playing with that black one for a very, very long time.
Nice. That's really cool. All right. I want to make sure my side are all taken care of real quick.
Yeah, ditto.
Quote unquote.
15.
Yep. All right. I'm ready to lose game one. Let's get this shit going. I'll let you roll. I'll be even if you want.
Okay.
You want me to cut anyway?
Well, it is odd.
All right. You got it. You want me to cut anyway?
No, just whatever you do. I'll take the play.
Sure. Let me know if you're keeping or not.
I am keeping.
I'm gonna try mine. Kill me, you won't.
Cavern of Souls on Goblins.
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
I'm going to Simeon Spirit Guide
Yep.
and play a Torch Courier.
Yeah, you got some haste. Oh, you wait. That's off the. Hold up. That's off the.
Yes, this is counterable.
I'm gonna force the fuck out of that and pitching a spell pierce.
All right.
I thought you were gonna play like a Snoop or something.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to swing into your face with Lackey, but we'll have to do that next turn.
All right. Good.
Yep. I'll pass.
Oh look, more cards I don't want. All thought sees you.
Well, there goes the Muxus.
Yeah, let's hope you don't draw a fucking goblin, for the love of God.
I've been disarmed.
Go ahead, buddy. It's okay, you'll draw another Muxus.
Swing for 1.
Yep, 16.
Pass.
Oh, okay, cool. I was like, fuck, I'm dead. To be fair, I'm probably still dead. Blue to Delta, go. No blocks.
Just 1.
Yep.
I'll pass.
Fuck it, I'll trim a land. 14.
All right.
I'll get an Underground Sea. All right, let's see if I can draw a fucking action spell. You want me to cut anyway?
No, you're good.
Okay, draw. Well, that's not an action spell. Go ahead.
I will swing for 1.
13.
All right. This time I do have a
Yay!
Mog Mob.
Well, I don't know what that one does.
It's triple fanatic. So it's 3 red pips. It's a 3/3, and you sack it to deal 3 damage to up to 3 different targets.
Okay.
And then I will pass.
Draw. Okay. Here's a brainstorm.
Sure.
1, 2, 3. Oh god. I'm so fucked. Wait. Actually, never mind. Maybe. Let's put back 1 and 2. Put back these 2. Cast a Mox Jet.
All right.
Let's give you a spirit and sack the Mox Jet to this Tinker.
Just one second.
You're fine.
All right.
Hey, you have them. Nice.
Tinker results.
All right. I am going to, unfortunately, not go grab a fucking portal. Much as I would love a portal right now. Why couldn't they make Atraxa an artifact?
Oh boy. You can get a Sphinx.
Yeah, if I had one in the deck. I would get a Sphinx here if I had one in the 60. All right, let's see if my Ballista can do something. Do you want me to cut anyway?
No.
Look at the top card. I'll go to 10 and cast an Oko.
All right.
We'll look at the top card. I will play a land. I will look at the top card. I will go to 9 and play a top.
All right.
Look at the top card. Let's go to 8 and draw a card off top. You mind if I just fast track it?
That's fine.
Okay. Look at the top. Go to 7. Look at the top. What the fuck is this shit? Go to 6. Top. Oh my god, now you come. Now you come. Earlier. Go to 5. I know your guy can sack like whenever it wants, right? Just like Mog Fanatic.
Correct. It's 3 damage.
Okay. Or alright, let's activate the top.
Okay.
Spin. Cast this for 0. Activate the top to spin.
Yep. I don't have any. Until you get to 3, I'm just going to sit back.
Do it again.
All right.
No, did not hit the Black Lotus. I'm gonna elk your fanatic.
The Mark Mob.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and throw it at you. Okay.
Yeah, game 2. Yeah, I saw the Atraxa at 6 life. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Oh, could you didn't have enough life to play it? Yeah.
Yeah, I would have needed. I would have needed 11 life in order to play it and live through your fanatic guy. So as soon as I hit the Oko and went to 10, I was like, I mean, I'm not going to not cast the Oko, right? So, but as soon as I went to 10, I was like, well, now I got to hit Show and Tell and Atraxa.
I chose a very interesting sideboard strategy for this game.
All islands?
Not exactly. Kind of the opposite of that.
All mountain. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Kill me. You won't.
All right. I'll keep my hand.
You don't want to cut anyway.
No, whatever you're good with.
3. 1, 2, 3. 1. I can try this. All right. You ready?
Yep.
Mana Crypt.
Okay.
I'm going to get a Misty and cast a knife.
All right.
Go ahead.
I'll play a mountain.
Yep.
Actually, yeah, a mountain and a Black Lotus.
Sick.
And I will pass.
Do you want me to cut?
No, whatever you feel comfortable with for the rest of the game is fine.
Okay. Yeah, I usually just give myself a half cut, and then I usually always ask. So, all right, Mana Crypt will deal me 0 damage.
Cool dice.
Yeah, I think you remember this, right?
I think
I
so.
know we played a few times. Yeah, I know we played a few times. All right. So 0 damage. Draw.
Are the zeros and threes not on opposite sides?
Yeah. So it's just like. So you see how the 1, 3, and 5, I don't know if you can see this very well, are all right next to each other. And then the 2, 4, and 6 are right next to each other.
Okay. I mean, it should always add up to 7 on a normal dice. So yeah, it shouldn't be like that, I wouldn't think.
No, so literally look at this. So again, the 1, the 3, and the 5 are all right next to each other.
Oh, okay. All right. Those are the odd numbers. Okay, cool.
Yeah, see how the 3 threes are right next to each other?
It's a dice to me, so yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Anyways, oh yeah, I just drew a card. Brainstorm.
Sure.
Draw 3. Put 1. And I guess 2 back. I will put these 2 cards back. I'll cast a Mox Jet.
All right.
I will play a Polluted Delta.
Okay.
I will pass the turn.
All right. I'll take 3 damage. Probably should have done this the other way.
Fair damage. It's probably not going to matter in this game.
I'm gonna Chrome Mox pitching a Crater Maker.
Sure.
Sack the Lotus and attempt Muxus.
Yeah, I wish I had a fucking Force Blue card. Yeah, that resolves.
All right.
Yeah, no goblins. No goblins. No goblins.
Recruiter.
Fuck. Yep.
And then I'm gonna do some recruiting.
Yep. Recruiter was the only one.
That was the only one.
You're breaking up. I can't hear you.
Yeah, that was the only one.
Okay, good. Okay. Yep, you do your thing. gonna sit here and play with myself while you do that. I'm looking at your list while you're doing that, so just let me know when you're done grabbing the cards you're gonna grab, and then I'll swap back over to the video.
Yeah, be good. All right, I'm ready.
All right, swapping back over. All right, which ones you're grabbing? Recruiter, Kiki. I don't know what those other
All
ones
right, so
are. I see the two Snoops.
So it's two Snoops, Mog
Yep.
Mob, which
Okay,
is
that's the fanatic.
correct.
Okay.
Kiki Jiki,
Yep.
the Haste Torch Courier, and another recruiter.
Cool. Got it. You may put those in any order you want.
Okay. And I will pass.
All right. I didn't see a way that you could be a Sarah's angel or Sarah, whatever the fuck. So I'm gonna vampiric tutor.
All right.
I guess with the mana crypt trigger on the stack, whatever, doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go put this card on top of my deck, and then I guess I'll resolve the mana crypt trigger. 3 damage. I will go to 16. And then I will resolve my oath.
I think you take 2 more from the tutor, correct?
Yes, sorry about that.
So
Yeah, it was 19, 3, 16, 14. Yes, thank you. All right. Besides the rest of my deck, do you want me to cut the rest of my deck?
no, you're fine. Did you
All right.
shuffle it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I'm going to put Sarah's Emissary into the play and name creature.
All right. So you and it have protection from creatures.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Now I'm going to draw my card.
Okay.
Draw. I'm going to play an Underground Sea.
All right.
And I'm going to pass the turn to you.
I'm going to play a Snoop.
Sure.
I'll reveal the Torch Courier.
Yep.
I'm going to play a Prospector.
Sure.
And I will pass.
Tap upkeep. Trigger on the stack. I'll fetch to 13.
All right.
I'm going to buy you. My ugly ass revised by you. All right. I will resolve my oath.
Okay.
Black Lotus, no. Atraxa, trigger the Atraxa.
Absolutely.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Let's go. Instant, force, artifact, portal, land, strip mine. Yeah, whatever. Strip mine. Creature. Yes, let's take the Atraxa. These are my 4. So strip, force, portal, Atraxa.
All right.
And then I take 0 damage off of my.
That sounds supposed to kill you though.
Yeah, I know. Draw a card. I'm gonna play the strip mine.
All right.
I'm gonna strip mine the mountain, I guess. Let's go to combat. 7U.
It's a 7/7.
Yes.
All right, so I'll go to 10.
Okay. Then yeah, creature play. I'm just gonna pass the turn. I have 6 cards in hand.
Tiki Jiki on top.
Yep.
I'll make 60 copies of Snoop.
Okay.
And then I'll make 62 copies, and I'll play Recruiter.
I'll hard cast this force.
Okay, that'll do it.
Yeah, I don't know what you could do, but I don't know why I would.
I will tell you after next game.
Yeah. No, I'm sure there's some BS, but you maybe it's the black card that loses life or whatever, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I didn't check. I only saw names. So it's probably the black goblin that makes you lose life or whatever. It's probably lose life and not damage. So
you have my list, so I will be honest and say no. I do not have the black goblin in the list.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't read the thing. I am curious though. I don't care enough to go through your list card by card and go on the MTG thing and whatever.
I will show you after our game.
Cool. I hope I don't lose to it. Either way, the Sarah angle or whatever. Sarah's necessary bought me enough time, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I had if you had Atraxid there without at least 2 removal spells, I think I had it.
Yeah. Well, Atraxid can only get 1 removal spell, unfortunately.
Well,
I like to play things like Death Mark because I can get a Dismember and a Death Mark against like the Lavinia or Luris decks. So I can get 2 removal spells for that exact reason, but not relevant against you.
I would consider Abrupt Decay and Oko being 2 pieces of removal.
That's fair. That's very fair. Do you want me to cut anyway?
No. I will keep this.
That's not. Fuck it, I'll try it. Do your worst.
All right, here we go. Mountain. I'll attempt a Chromux.
Sure.
I'll exile a Simian Spirit Guide.
Yep.
I'll attempt to play a Snoop.
You got it.
Top card is Torch Courier.
Hey, that's what you normally want.
It is. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and fuck. I'm gonna Simian Spirit Guide again and play the Torch.
Okay.
Kikijiki on top.
Are you? Okay, yeah. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Because you've done that to me before. You blind revealed the combo to me before, so.
Well, we're just short of a turn 1 win, but
yeah.
I'll pass.
It's very obvious I didn't keep a Force of Will hand, and that's why I was like, fuck it, do your worst. All right. He said, go ahead.
I did.
Okay. So it's still 2020 then, right?
That's correct. Oh, I guess I guess I should swing for 1.
Okay, that's why I was confused. Okay.
I should swing for 1. I'll pass.
You're fine. All right, I'm gonna draw my card now.
Of course, swinging with Snoop was how I lost on camera. Fucking bonehead move.
Okay, good, scrub. You have how many cards left in hand?
2.
And that goblin is 3 to cast, right, off the top of your deck?
That is correct. Snoop does currently have his activated ability.
Yeah. I'm going to fetch 18. I'm going to go get Bayou, and I'm going to Thought Seize you. I'll go to 16, assuming it resolves.
No, my recruiter.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I take the recruiter.
Yeah, I was going for turn 2.
Okay. Yeah, I am really glad. I hope you don't just reveal recruiter off the top of your deck now, but I guess we'll see. Do you want me to cut anyway?
No. So a game
your
plan.
last card was Mountain, right?
I'm so. Yeah. No.
Okay. Past you, I should be at 16.
All right.
Okay, I can live with that. I mean, it's basically a free draw spell, but I can live with that.
I'll attempt to cast Snoop.
Yep. Play a Mountain. Attack for how much? 3?
Yep.
13.
I will pass.
Top draw. Okay. I hate that you have 2 fucking Snoops now. I'm gonna play Tropical Island.
Sure.
I think 2 Snoops means I need to flash. I'll flash.
Okay.
I'll reveal when it tracks off the flash and trigger it.
Sure.
All right, that's 4. So it's a good card. All right. 5, 6, 7. Black Lotus, please. Damn. Well, that's an easy enchantment. I guess Underground Sea rounds out my mana. Morris is my only choice. Oko. Card of cards now. I have 4 cards in my hand. I can't play any more. So I have to discard 2 cards if I take all of these. Willing to do, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the thing. Am I willing to do that? Probably. What am I discarding?
Well, you have perfect information.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, like super perfect information. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm drawing.
I just don't think. Yeah, I think because you have 2 Snoops, the Abrupt Decay doesn't matter either. So I'm going to take all 5 of these cards. I'm going to move to discard. I'm going to discard Recall and Abrupt Decay out of my hand of cards that you did not know about previously.
Okay.
And then because I did not hit any artifact off that, which is really lame, I will be passing to you.
All right.
7 in hand, obviously. All right, I need you to miss again. Miss again. All right, cool.
Well, let's make you use the force.
Yeah, because otherwise, because if I don't force here, I go to 5, which is 8, which means I'm dead on the next turn. So I have to force here, unfortunately.
All right. So
yeah, let's pitch the Oko.
All right. So I have you at 12. All right.
Then I'll go to 7.
Yep. And I will pass.
Untap. Draw. I really wish I could hit freaking artifact mana here, but I guess I'm just gonna play this show and tell.
All right.
I'm gonna put into play this card.
I have no cards in hand.
Yep. I'm gonna trigger this Atraxa.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there's it. Cool. We're gonna take creature, artifact. enchantment.
If I had been a smarter man, I might have kept the Mog in my hand for that show and tell.
Yeah. If you didn't do that though and force that line, I'm probably just playing Oath and passing though.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. So I'm gonna shuffle these up.
And then you have the Lotus show and tell.
Yeah, I'm gonna load a show and tell, and I'll let you guess which card I'm gonna put into play.
I'm gonna try it for another turn. I don't.
Okay, I'm gonna put into place. Sarah's a named creature.
Okay.
I will pass to you. Don't kill me. Don't do it. No recruiter off the top. No recruiter off the top.
Wacky.
Oh fuck! I saw the old border and I was like, shit.
All right, we'll play the lackey.
Yeah.
We'll play a torch.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna be ringer. Well, let's see. Hang on. Let me think here.
You're fine. Yeah, you have this turn because you know about the time walk, so.
No, you got it.
All right, good games, Robin.
I had the turn 2 there. Ugh. So what I could have done was I had 4 mana my opener. I could have gone Snoop and Recruiter on turn 1. And avoided that Thoughtseize because you got me the other game with a Thoughtseize too.
Right.
I just didn't play around that line.
Yeah, no, I like what you did. I mean, you didn't know you were gonna hit the Torch Courier, so like.
I shouldn't have let it throw me off though.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that seems cool.
Yeah, let's just turn 1 Ed like I always do.
So my outs were I can pretty easily make infinite mana.
Yeah.
So any Shatter Skull smashing.
Oh, sure. And then you just hit my guy for 7.
Yeah. Well, really,
whatever.
Infinite mana, I just wipe your board.
Yeah.
And then
you get to kill 2 creatures with it.
I had 3 lightning bolts. And then
I didn't read lightning bolt. Oh, sideboard game. Yeah. Sure.
I took out the traps. That was my weird one. You said, "Am I going islands?" And that's why I was like, actually, the opposite. I'm taking 3 more cards out.
I like that. So. Yeah, I just boarded out trash against you. I mean, honestly, your deck is just really well suited to beat me. Unfortunately, I feel like, so I don't feel confident in this matchup. I think I just got really lucky with the Thoughtseizes. I mean, the one hit the Muxus and the second one hit the combo to kill me.
Yes, the Thoughtseizes were super important, especially in game 1 because I had the Cavern.
Right.
Because I cavered out the Lackey, and then you don't have removal on 1 mana, right? Like unless you get power to Abrupt Decay.
Right.
Thoughtseize was the only thing that was going to get the Muxus out of my hand.
Right. Yeah, I'm just, I guess, really glad that hand got there. I top decked the Thoughtseize because I was going to just go turn 1 recall. And I wasn't sure if I was going to recall on my turn, which I think would have been correct, and then just discard if I had to, or if I should go to your turn and recall. But on turn 2, I had an Abrupt Decay to break up your combo, and if you assembled it or whatever. Again, I know it's a bit slow. I that's just what my thoughts were or whatever. Well, and then go ahead.
I was going to say another thing that you might not have thought about, which is very good for beating me, is if you hold that Ancestral until I start to try my combo. You've tried everything you can do to stop it, but I'm about to go. I make my first Snoop, right? You can respond.
Yeah, in response,
recall me. And then,
I did that again. I did that to you again with my brain freeze, if you remember at the Landrun.
I had played around your mind break trap, which you did have,
but then, not the brain freeze. And you're like, shit! I should have stacked more goblins to play around the brain freeze.
No idea what the top 4 cards in my library are because I didn't care. I was like, either he'll get the 13 out and then I'll win. And then you're like, I'll mill you for 6. And I was like, oh, crap.
No, we've always had freaking epic matches. I really love that.
This
is what I took out and brought in against you. I on the play you could argue like the spell pierce and the force negation or whatever because of like your moxin and stuff, but I'm not a fan.
I don't think. I mean, you're just slowing me down by a turn.
Yeah,
And
exactly. I don't like it at all. And also, like, if I hit your mox, it's like cool. I'll just play this goblin later.
right. And I mean, it still lets me. It doesn't stop the simian, so I still have.
Right. And that's another reason why I took out my main board no rod too, because I just don't care about it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I think
and
those
I'd
are.
rather if I'm gonna tinker, I'd rather tinker for portal to like quote unquote wipe your board than tinker for a bola citadel. Because as we saw in game one, I had the bola citadel and the top, and it wasn't enough.
Right. That's why I put the bolts in. What's that black card?
Sure. This is long goodbye. It just kills a 3-drop or less. So it's there. These 3 cards are there to break up your snoops.
Long goodbye.
Abrupt decay and long goodbye. Yeah, so it cannot be countered and destroy target creature or planeswalker with mana value 3 or less.
I don't think I'm familiar with that card.
Yeah, it's a relatively new card. It's from
Murders
Markov Manors. Yeah, Murder of Markov Manors.
Cannot be countered. Yeah. That's sweet.
Yeah, and then the Sarah's Emissaries. So yeah, so I was not looking at your mana base. So yeah, that's where I was missing your out because yeah. The lightning bolt. I was above 9 life, so you weren't lightning bolting me out. But yeah, I did not look at your mana base at all. So that's where I had that disconnect. Obviously, had I done so or been better practiced, then I just go get second emissary or prioritize the second emissary at least, and then name sorcery, and then it's a lock if I'm at above 9 life. But.
Correct. Well, no, it's not completely because I could triple bolt one of your 7.
Sure.
I mean, yeah,
you triple bolt the creature one.
Right,
okay,
and then I swing out and kill you. I mean, that's a lot of cards.
You're right. Yeah, I was gonna say it's like if you got it, you got it. Yeah, I'm just if you get it, you get it.
That's pretty much the hardest soft lock I could think of.
Sure. But well, it was good playing against you. I'm gonna go do some more stuff with my wife. We were playing some board games. We haven't been able to do a whole lot since I moved here, and tonight was one of my first nights. I got off slightly, kind of early, so
yeah. Well, what's your record so far?
1-1 now.
I am 0-3.
Oh, you played all your matches early, I guess, or played one of your matches early.
But
0-3. How the hell are you 0-3, bro?
I played all 3 rounds.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm just saying, like, you always house me. Do you just get unlucky against other players? I guess.
I don't think I play my best when I'm here at home in the camera. Like, I'm not in the I've been working all day, and it's.
I get it.
When I'm at the tournament, I'm in the mood. I'm like.
Sure. I get it, man. I try to play as many matches in person as I can too, but now that I had left Oklahoma,
right.
I could play Tyler live and that's about it. But even Tyler and I played yesterday. I was playing as someone else, and we still played over webcam because he lives like an hour and change away from me. So. One of the things I was excited about moving to Indiana, one of the few things I was excited about moving to Indiana was being able to hang out with Rob Hayes and Tyler Klein, Parth Brombart, and Austin Roberts. And unfortunately, I don't think you know Austin, but if you saw them, you'd remember the other 3 because of the Landrun. But anyways, I was really looking forward to hanging out with them all the time, and they live a fucking hour plus away from me, so it's like cool. So we just don't get to see each other.
Do you have a store
I saw them last 3 weeks ago?
Is there a store you can play at where you're at?
Oh, I'm sure there's plenty. For the same reason why my wife and I haven't been able to spend a lot of time together, I haven't had time to do that either.
Gotcha.
So it is what it is. I'm hoping, maybe I can start playing Magic competitively again soon. But honestly, I was even thinking about it today at my job about just being like, fuck it. I'll just like play Vintage once or twice a year and then not worry about Magic anymore. But I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I know, but you're one of the few people I play against during that year anyways. So, I mean, I'll still see you just as much.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be at Eternal and Landrun every year.
Yeah. I'll be at Eternal Weekend as well. So I'm super excited to see you there again.
Cool.
I'm happy I get to drive there reasonably.
Yeah, there you go. I'm definitely flying.
I'm surprised you don't go to Hunter Burton at all.
I just haven't been. I don't know if it always works out. What time of the year is that?
It's usually in March.
March. Okay. Maybe I'll check and do it next year.
Yeah.
It wasn't on my
Do you
radar.
normally? No, I get it. Do you normally borrow Lotus for like EW, or do you just play without it?
I want to play highest finishing non-powered deck.
Cool. I mean, your deck's set up for it. You don't need the Lotus
No.
or the Ruby, and
I
it can play the others just fine.
So last year was my first year at Eternal Weekend, and I missed my flight, so I didn't get to play Vintage until the last day.
I think I remember you telling me that. Go ahead.
So
Sorry.
I played the team trios on the last day.
Yep.
And someone let me borrow a Black Lotus and Ruby.
Uh-huh.
And so I played power in that, and I won. I won every game. Our modern player played 2 rounds and quit because he said his deck was like banned. Like he didn't get to play what he wanted to. So for the next 3 rounds, me and my legacy buddy sat down, and they're like, "Where's your modern player?" And we're like, "We don't need him."
That's funny.
and we only lost the 2 rounds. Yeah, so we went 3-2.
That's awesome, dude.
I won every game. Yeah, and so basically it was just like, all right, Colin, if you win, we win the round.
Yeah, well, one of the good things I like about that deck is that it has the power of Doomsday. Some you can argue like even more consistent than Doomsday.
Yeah.
But regardless, your opponents don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
And you could just mess up. So I know the first couple times we played, just messing up a slight little thing, it lost me the game.
Oh, because
I remember the one game when you and I literally the first time we ever played, you got the game loss. We go to game 2. I didn't mental misstep your Torch Courier and lost because of that. Had I mental misstep your Torch, I remember going over it afterwards, and you told me like, yeah, if you just mental misstep that, I have to pass the turn, and I forget the situation, but I had the win on my turn, and unfortunately I had to go to game 3. But obviously I got there, but because that was the year I didn't lose until top 4, which was pretty sweet. But yeah, and then I remember the following year I'm on Jeskai Control instead of Jeskai Breach, and that was the year that I brain freezed you when you were going off.
Yeah, that was.
I'm sorry. I guess no, that had to have been the year. I'm sorry, backwards because I obviously would. No. I'm an idiot. No, I'm an idiot. I did play one brain freeze. And either 1 or 2 breaches in my Jeskai Control list. I'm an idiot. No, that was the year.
It just, me the first year.
The first year I was playing 3 breaches and 2 brain freezes because it was a dedicated breach deck. The second year I played 1 brain freeze because the breaches were basically Snapcaster mages with upside, and then if I ever drew the brain freeze, it was just knockout. That's what it was. Okay, yeah, because I don't remember doing the brain freeze trick the first time we played. So that's why I remembered that. But yeah, no, I remembered now. I did have 1 copy of Brain Freeze in that deck because of the breach.
Well, I think the decks.
That was a fun deck. I also got to play. I was also on Luris, so like breach with Luris was gross.
The Mog Squad is very good, and then I've been playing with Arena of Glory.
To give your stuff haste.
The weirdest. I think I played my week 3 game first, and my opponent kept playing the One Ring, and so they had protection until until their turn.
Right.
And I could give my Snoop haste with Arena of Glory, but it gets summoning sickness back at the same time they lose their protection.
Yeah. That's so. Yeah, that's really funny. Oh, what the hell, man?
So that one was weird.
Yeah, I also a lot of maybe not a lot, but I know some people because I want one in my cube. So we were going over like play patterns with it, and because it makes I'm sure you know this, but because it makes the double red, you can actually divide the mana to 2 creatures to give 2 creatures haste.
Mm-hmm.
And I've talked to a non-zero number of people that did not know you could do that. It's like, yeah, you just use this red mana, use one of the two red mana, and then the rest of your mana for something, whatever, and then use that other red mana and then whatever else to cast something else, and now they both have haste, and it just kind of like blew their mind.
Yeah, I like using one of the red mana for the Snoop, and then Cavern of Souls.
Yeah,
So you have a
yeah.
hasty, uncounterable Snoop.
Yeah, no, that's super sweet. That's super sweet. And then, like I said, you still have the other red for something else too, and just in case.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, yeah, I played Goblins. You'd have been proud of me. I played Goblins at a vintage tournament. This would have been last year sometime, but fucking crushed people with it. It was so much fun.
I hadn't heard that. Hope you had fun.
Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't talked about it. I thought I would have, but I don't remember, to be honest with you. So maybe it was one of our drunken stupor nights. I don't know.
Maybe.
So, well, I guess well, shit, actually I work early in the mornings now. Otherwise, I was just going to say next time you have one of those, feel free to call me, but I'm always asleep by like 10 o'clock now.
Oh, no worries. I have an early morning tomorrow. Texas plays Michigan, so.
Oh, nice. What time? I'm surprised I mean, that's some real competition. Didn't they play a real team last week too, or no?
Texas did not, but Michigan.
Oh, who was it?
We played Colorado State. We beat them.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. I mean, Colorado State's not an FCS school, but yeah, I get it.
Right.
At least they still played in their league, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Just the bottom of it. It's a lot better than some of these other schools, like freaking schools, to get the momentum going into the real season. But
I like the Florida State.
Yeah, I'm excited. I hope Texas beats the shit out of Michigan. Yeah, what'd you say about Florida?
I'm glad Florida State lost their first 2 games. Now they can't complain.
Yeah. Did you see the memes? It was like Florida State. I forget the wording, but it was like Florida State puts in a petition to expand the college playoff to 200 or to 112 teams now.
Yeah. Well, honestly, if they win out, they'll win their division and probably still make the playoffs.
Well, if they win their division, they're in, right? Isn't it?
Right.
Isn't it guaranteed the conference? Yeah.
So they have lost their first 2 games, but they're both non-conference games.
See, that's gonna be crazy though, because like I almost said the Triple SC, Jesus, because the ACC, it's a weak enough division. I could see a 3 or maybe even a 4-loss team win the conference, and then now the 4-loss team gets in. Like that's gonna be crazy. Wow. It's like when the Tampa Bay Buccaneers got in. I think the Seahawks did it originally, but there were maybe it was the Redskins originally. Either way, there's been no, it wasn't the Tampa Bay. It was the Redskins. The Redskins got into the playoffs at like 8-9 or some shit. Like they literally had a losing record